Hi guys, do you remember the tank turret controller from the flea market? Yes, today I am starting the project of restoring it. It will be a long-term project, it will not be done next week, for instance. So the goal will be to try to restore it cosmetically, but most of the wiring inside is completely junk. So I will remove as many stuff as possible and rewire it for use with Arduino interface or something like this. I will just keep the contacts. I will replace probably these lamps with LEDs and reuse the switches in here. But apart from that, I will keep the bare minimum inside. So first I need to take it apart completely to remove the paint, which is really bad. I do not know how I will proceed, maybe wire wheel or chemical paint removal or heat paint removal. I will see. For now anyway, it is take apart time. So where to start? On one thing, I will probably upload this video in 720p because really uploading in 1080 is really too long. It is really a pain, so I will keep the 1080 for when I need to show detailed views of circuit boards, for instance. But for general stuff, I will probably go back to 1080 because really it is painful to upload to 720. So I will save a lot of upload hours. In fact, last time, one of my last video, I did start the upload before going to bed. On the next day morning, it was still not done. So I will need to replace these screws. They are Imperial Allen screws. I will probably try to find a screw gauge and see if I can order some from eBay, maybe. I have a screw with machine thread, but they are Phillips, and I haven't got enough. And they are from aircraft equipment, by the way. So first I will remove this cover. If I remember correctly, I did already cut wires inside. So it will be today a long video of taking stuff apart and rambling around. Yes, it should be good. I have just a few wires to cut. Okay, here is what it looks in this part. We have a pretty serious aluminium die-cast piece and just the wires going to the buttons and the light bulbs. I will get rid of most of the wires for now, just to make space. Because everything is junk, they are moldy, they are very bad, they are oxidized inside, so I am not keeping the wires for sure. So here is what it looks like in this part. I can here remove the light covers, put it in a box, and maybe also the bulbs. Yes, they are regular bayonet bulbs. So I will try to find LED ones as replacement. For now I keep them. And I have these buttons I can undo now on the top. Well, try to. Okay, this was not too difficult. I will place back this screw here in order to avoid losing it. So just this part will need a lot of restoration work. I have 2 more of them. So far, these buttons are not too difficult to remove. Quite happy with it. So I think we will return back to this part later. Maybe when I will remove the buttons on the front plate here. But for now, we will focus on the main unit. This thing is so filthy. Really disgusting. And you don't have the smell, guys, the smell of the thing. Okay, so here is the insides. So we have a mechanical structure holding micro switches, lots of them, which are actuated by the movements here. We have this plate with the remains of the schematic. And some kind of power resistors attached to it. So I don't think this will go back in the device. We will see. By the way, we did already remove previously the buttons here. We show me the plugs. So there is some proof of tinkering in this. There is some sticky tape. And you can see the mechanism here with rods actuating the micro switches. So I guess this will be a real pain to take apart, to remove. Not sure if I will actually remove it or if I will wrap it and keep it inside the device for the restoration. There are more Allen screws here at the bottom, so it looks like this whole unit can be removed, but it will probably be quite difficult. And I see mold here. Look at this, it is really disgusting, this thing. Okay, for now it will be really something to do. Next we have access covers a little bit everywhere. We will start with the front one. So this is a piece I must skip, by the way, and clean. So 6 screws on this thing, and it is giving access to the other part of the wall mechanism. Here we are, as you can see, very clean inside. So here we have a part of screws I did undo previously. A whole bunch of stuff here. There is the spring for the self return in the middle position, it looks like. So anyway, before I dig in these mechanical parts, I will take photos probably. It looks like this front piece here is made from brass. I see a big ball bearing in here, and here are the wires going to the triggers. So in fact, as I do not care with this wire are completely gone, I can cut them. There is some kind of rubber sleeve around, and I can maybe already try to undo here on the side. Of course, the screwdriver will not be strong enough. And this one, maybe this one. I can undo these 3 screws. As you can see, my bench is already dirty because of this thing. And maybe this part will just pop out. Yes, easy enough, not too bad. So here I know I can already undo this part, but I will keep it for later. Put it on the side, and maybe, excuse me, but a little bit of cleaning. This thing is losing paint flakes, really, tons of paint flakes. So we have, what do we have? We have the other unit here, which may be exactly the same deal. So cut 2 wires here. And try to access 3 screws here if they are not stuck. I believe I did already try to undo it previously, so it is why the screws are not stuck anymore. This one is full of paint, okay. And last one here. Oops, excuse me. So maybe it will come. Yes, it is just a precision fit in a bearing. And I have some kind of shaft here I have to undo. Of course, one of the rods going to this side. And it looks like it will be real fun. There is also a spring I can see. And after this part will be loose. There is, you can see a warm screw here, screws here transmitting one movement, probably for the spring return. Okay, so I have to see how to remove this. It looks like we have a circlip. It looks like it is a circlip. Little circlip. Not easy. I will try to kiss it a little bit for you. Like so, but if the camera is too much in the way for me, okay, I did just remove a little circlip that did pop away, and so I would like to find the circlip if possible, but by the way, This part is now almost loose, except for a spring back here, which I need to pop out. It is really easy to access, it is a real pleasure to do. With some kind of a spring. I guess it is just pressure fit. Well, the tension of the spring in fact is keeping it in place. I would like to save the complete the same mechanical functions, but here we are. So, a lot of fun. We have this big brass piece, which was this way, if I remember correctly. Yes, so the number is downside. Okay, and it is a real nice die-cast brass piece. We have here this one drive, little pin here for where was located the circlip, which I did not find yet. The mechanism for the spring, center spring movement, one here and one here it seems. So probably I will not mess too much with it. And here the shaft in fact going to this thing in the middle to transmit the movement. So if I can, it looks like if I can desolidarize them from here, I will be able to remove them, and then it may allow me to remove the inside unit here. It is a piece of cake, really. Yes, we have ball bearings here, as you can see, they are pretty seized, not moving a lot, but probably some WD-40 inside and some grease will help them. Okay, so now I am annoyed with this part here, which I would like to remove, but it is located at the worst possible spot, of course. I see a little lock wire in this. It is interesting. So in fact there is the spring thing, which acts with a lot of yes, probably the spring must be undone from here at the back, not sure. Anyway, to remove the inside module I need to access a screw back here. So what does it mean? I'm not sure where to start in fact. There is a shaft here in the middle for sure. And I have circlips here. But there is a big spring behind the circlip. And I have a feeling that if I undo this, I will never be able to put this back in place. this is just to transmit some movement. Excuse me, I am searching. Yes. I am quite stuck in fact in this with this thing. Mainly because one of the important screw is located here at the back. If not, maybe I would be able to flip the thing out of the way. So I guess I will need to investigate it a lot. Is it possible to get the screw? Seems no. Okay. Let's try to undo the circlip here. Maybe I need another. In fact, I need a bent circlips tool, but I haven't got this, only straight ones. I may have to purchase one curved one, because here, oh, the circlip did just pop out for some reason. It was not very tight in this. And in fact I should be able to do the same thing with the other side. And then it may give me a little bit of access. So let's do it with the same with the other side. It seems it just really wants to go out, this thing. Here we are. Okay, easy enough. And now I guess I have to try to reach these lock wires at the bottom. And then undo them. But how to turn this thing in a position allowing to reach it, I have no clue. Okay, a bit, oh, ready. Again, easier than expected, just pulling of the thing did remove it. And a little bit of a screwdriver action, we are good. Okay, so these two rods here, the back here are no loose. Don't know if I can remove them, pull them in one direction or another one, no, because they are mounted onto some kind of rubber things here at the back, preventing them to go. So it looks like I will need to undo maybe not everything, but at least this center shaft here, which is bolted here, which I don't know if you see, with this plate here, must be part of the attachment point for this. I guess we have another set of another bolt here behind this plate. So putting it back together will be fun. No, we have nothing. except dust. Okay, so nice. So no way I have to undo this thing. Let's try to first to undo the wire clamps. And there will be one more little circlip here to remove. I will restore it at the bare minimum mechanical function, because really seems overcomplicated this thing. Oh. Again, this was easier than expected. Not sure if the part will come off or not. I have again one little circlip back here. To undo. I don't know exactly what they are. Some kind of washers which act as a circlip, it seems. I will try to pop this one out of the way, because of that I do not know how painful it will be to watch this video. As long as I do not hurt myself, it will be good. Yes, there is this spring mechanism here, which is totally in the way, and which is preventing me to pop out this circlip. So let's try another way. Almost. There's some kind of washer or something. In fact, the accessibility is really bad. It is really the main issue with this thing at this point, at least. Okay, it just flew at the other part of the room, but now it might be loose. Oh, there is another circlip. Yes. But I must be in a lucky day, because we are free. So this is some kind of mechanical piece, as you can see. And well, so far so good. Now we have a better view of the insides. You can see these things here are still attached with kind of rubber shock absorbers, with what seems to be these two springs, but now they might be possible to reach. Oh, the whole thing did just come out. So probably the other one is the same deal. But it is still attached, in fact, inside here. And there might be one more circlip. So here is a spring which was around this, like so, at the inside. My box is already full. Not sure here. Here we are. Lucky day, lucky day. Okay. So, these shafts are responsible for transmitting the movements to the micro switches inside. Now we have a much better view and access to this screw back here, which will be necessary to undo to remove the pack of stuff here. I guess a little bit of WD-40 will help. By the way, here there is a screw which is completely loose at the back. My remote will be all dirty. Can you see this one here? Back here. It is completely... Okay, so we are already half an hour in this video. Very nice. So I will clean a little bit and we will attack these parts. Okay, before undoing more screws, a little bit of persuasion on this screw here. Oops. Because this one were never removed and they are very rusty. So we will let it do its thing. And let's continue with stuff. First we will remove this plate here, which I suspect is hiding bolts for the lights. These ones are really not difficult to undo. But sadly this plate is in poor condition. I may consider making a replica of this. I'm not sure how to proceed. Out of epoxy, or it will be better out of aluminium, but probably quite a lot of work. Making the lettering will be the most difficult. If you have anything to suggest, because it is really poor condition. So okay, try to keep all the same screws and the same part here. So we have, in fact, the back side of it is quite nice, decidedly enough, and here we have a bare metal here too. And nothing except dust. Okay, so now I can try to find a key matching here. A wrench, exactly. This is Imperial. I have Imperial wrench somewhere, but not here. And 18 is way too big. Must be 16, the nearest one. Let's try 17, too much. 15, too small of course. So Other set of wrench, same, I have 14, 17, okay. So it will be the adjustable one, if I can find it. Here we are. I hope these bolts are not too tight here, in here. It is good. Good also. Good also, okay. This may come off. I will clean all the wires and such after. So here is what the button assembly looks like. But one washer and one bolt. Same here. Also there is a seal inside here which I do not want to lose, so I will save it. So this will be a lot of tedious work to undo all the wires and such. There is some kind of part number written in here. There is probably part number here also. Okay. This second box is already full. Nice. When you do such projects, in fact, it is really space consuming. Of course, my 90mm wrench is too small. Let's try a 20. 20 does not fit. 22 fits, okay. And it is completely not stuck. Quite nice. And it goes off quite easily. Same thing, we have a rubber seal. I will put this in here. So at least for this part, not too many hassle. I was expecting more difficulties, in fact. Putting the thing back together will be another deal. Okay, this is an empty part. You can see the inside is really shiny, while the outside is over mega dirty and disgusting. It will be interesting to clean this thing. Now, what next? A little bit of cleaning maybe. This video will really be a pain to watch, sorry, but I am pretty sure some people will watch it at the real speed and completely. So here we have a little cap. Covering one nut. This nut can be undone, and it allows to undo the whole thing. As you can see, it looks like this handle thing is also made from die-cast brass or bronze, maybe, not sure. So this goes in the box. I will keep this on here. And what we have in here, I will undo for you this cover. I'll try to. We'll just have a micro switch and FAT for the trigger, and it is all. It is weird. Maybe it is the other one I did open previously, not this one. And this cover is also die-cast metal, and here we have some kind of weird rubberish micro switch thing stuck in place like so, with a trigger making contact on it. So for now I will put this back together. I will take care of it at a later point in time. You just need removing the paint, and maybe I will not need to undo the trigger. I will see. So the other one is exactly the same inside, but we have a little bit more mechanical stuff in here, if I remember correctly. Okay, so this is this piece here, again part number, and not much more except copper washer here. Which I will need to place back, probably. It is important for setting the play in the piece, or something like so. Okay. We have this piece here. Here we have a number of access panels on it. We have one here. Finding replacement screws with really big pain. So there is a little clip at the back, and the only purpose of this is to retain the wires, but as you can see, this is also a mechanical device transferring this movement, rotational movement, into a linear movement here. You can see a bearing. So I do not know how far I will take this apart. We have more copper washers, trims here, or washers, or whatever. Or maybe I will keep them in place for now. So we have one panel here. All this I did already undo previously, so still some screws are pretty hard to undo. We have more clips for the wires. As you can see, this is very dusty. And last but not least, this one I guess is protecting some bolt, allowing to remove the wall assembly, the wall black thing at the front here. Really, this device was over complicated, mechanically speaking. Not electrically. Okay, so we have the wires going all the way in here. All moldy and disgusting. I will just cut them. We have some kind of a pressure plate with screws in good condition this time. I can see a big bearing and yes, a circlip. So the purpose of the video will be also to document for me later to reassemble the thing. Maybe I will find useful information. And of course my pliers do not fit as always. I really hate these circlips. Always issues with them. Okay. And now I may be able to pull the thing out of the way. Also, in fact, we have more washers here, trims. 3 of them, copper ones. Oh no, I see a nice bearing. Yes, it does not want to come because there is a whole pile of stuff in here. It seems like I need to undo this bolt. Do you see it? Yes. A little bit higher, maybe like so. So there is a little bolt here I need to undo. It is a little one. I will try with a 10mm key. Yes, it is good. And it was not tightened at all. So it is nice. And now it is just coming off, like so. So you can see there is some kind of a fork here. Brass pieces, big bearing, pass number everywhere. And this is just where the mechanism here to, yes, it is to limit how far you can go, I guess. So this will be need some cleaning probably, but at a later point. For now we'll just replace the bolt, the nut over it. In order not to lose it, like so. So just restoring this part will be a little project. Quite interesting. So I will need to sort out while it is fresh in my head all the parts in bags or something in order to know with which components they go. Probably I will do this. It will take some time for the screws also. What else? Undo all the bits of wires and stuff. Try to figure out what is the best process to remove the paint, which will be quite a lot of work, probably. There are washers in here, and yes. So, do you remember the W40 I did part in the main part? Maybe we can try. So I guess this bit is the correct size. Yes. Oh, nice. No resistance at all from the screw. This is good. Second one. It came pretty easy also. And we have a last one. It seems it is the last one, but this one is quite rusty. And Murphy must be sleeping because it came out also. Now I may be able to pull this wall assembly after unmounting the wires in here, or just cutting them for now. And now a little bit of, and here we are. Here is the bottom of the case, as you can see. Lots of W40, but at least one clip. These parts I will not mess too much with them, I guess. There is some kind of a bulkhead here at the back. You can see where the wires are passing in the other part, attached with 2 more Allen screws. Oh, excuse me. To the wind. We did open the window. So, and here is the main unit with the rosto switch, I will call this. This is in real poor condition, guys. So it seems there are several sets of switches, and here is the screw which was loose previously. In fact, it seems it is missing a nut at this. And yes. So this will require some tinkering. Oddly enough, this side is less rusty. So it looks like we have 2 levels of, yes, the big micro switches are for the regular travel, and at end of travel you will contact these other ones, it seems. It looks like. So this terminal board will probably have to go because it is really a piece of junk. Here we have, this is interesting, look at this. Not sure if we will see them, but we have potentiometers. Here we can see a wiper, and here there is a third of a circle track with a wiper like so. So we have several kinds of actions going on. We have micro switches and potentiometers. Maybe these potentiometers will be possible to reuse. You will see. There is some really dirty work here with the wires. They did solder the wires like so. Okay, for now, what to do? This is a restoration project by itself, so this will have its own time, I guess. Getting rid of everything useless and rewiring at the easier possible configuration for possible future reuse. It will be quite fun, I guess. Okay, so for now I think this video is long enough. So thanks for watching and stay tuned someday for update about this. Bye bye.